Let them all talk shit, let them all make their noise, because at the end of the day, you are the only one who has the guts. We have the guts to go to work and show up every single fucking day, day in and day out, putting in the work. You fight through the noise, you fight through the fatigue, you fight through it all. You stay extremely intensely focused on the goal. I always like to say, keep the main thing the main thing. And whatever that goal is, you stay intensely focused on it. And once you fight through that fatigue, you fight through the noise. On the other side of that is your goals. On the other side of that is the accomplishment. On the other side of that is your greatness.
The key with me is no one will outwork me. No one. I love and I respect you guys. Motherfuckers won't outwork me. All starts with this. 2 hands, putting it to work.
You cannot erase the work ethic part. There is no getting around. Ain't no elevator to the top. You got to take the stairs. The elevator don't go to the top, man. Not in the world of success. You got to take the stairs. Y'all got to start getting gritty, man. I hate it when I see young people wasting their time, wasting all this technology got, just sitting around in this world that's been created for you, that everything is instant. But if you can combine your technology with your parents and your grandparents' work ethic, you could be rich, man.
Just ask yourself this week, do people know you for your work ethic? Are people like, man, you work hard? Are people actually commenting about you showing up early and staying late? Because if they're not, you're just blending in with everybody else's work ethic. At the end of the day, talent will not win the game. It is work ethic that will win the game.
You gotta get gritty, man. You gotta develop some dog in you. You got to get messed up sometimes. You gotta get dirty. You gotta get your feelings hurt. You gotta get disappointed. You gotta get told no. But in order to get the life of convenience, you gotta have a very uncomfortable life. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
And you're always gonna have haters, and haters are like, well, damn man, how much are you gonna do? Like, you do a lot of I say, yes, it's my ambition. Of course, you gotta work every day. It doesn't end. And when shit goes bad and it goes sideways, or you're coming through this injury, or people are writing you off, it should drive you.
If you're gonna get it, you're gonna have to have that dog. You got an opportunity. So here's the deal. When you have an opportunity, why would you give 80%, 70%? Why wouldn't you always give 120%? From today on, you play whatever your best game is, you play that level every single time. Every time you practice, you don't care what the circumstances, what the situation is, every single time you give it 120%. It doesn't mean you're gonna score every time, but you can always give 120% effort.
You'll get through it. Wake up. It's a choice to be happy. It's a choice to be sad. So come on, like buck up.
Right.
You got this. Move on. When a lot of times you just wake up blue and you don't have that choice, and it's not that easy. You just don't turn it on or turn it off. And I also realized as I went down the road, once I started to realize what it was, why I felt I didn't want to do anything, why I was emotional about things. Once I started to realize what it was, but then realize the power of talking about it and how important that is. And now I can tell, hey, it's your superpower. It's okay. Talk about it.
Right.
Be open. If you're feeling blue, if you're feeling fucked up, if you don't have the answers, even if you don't know why. Because a lot of times, sure, there's a thing that this thing happened, therefore I'm depressed. But a lot of times people just wake up and the skies are gray.
Yep.
And you don't know what to do. And one of the most powerful things you can do is, number one, know you're not alone. Know that if you're experiencing it, there's a lot of other people out there experiencing it too, and talk about it. In life, we roll around, we go to work, we do what we do. We're all busy as hell. We're on this treadmill that's nonstop. It's the treadmill of life, that there's no stop button. We always say, and I'm guilty of this too, I got to go to work. I got to put the time in. I got to do this thing. I got to do that thing. I got to pay this bill. I got to pay that bill. I got to do this. I got to work out. I got to go train. I got to. As opposed to saying, I get to. I get to go to work. I get to take care of my babies. I get to go to the gym. I get to work out. So this idea that you shift from I got to I get to. Because what I realized is when I mentally shifted to, everything, all the stuff I gotta do is all the stuff that I'm blessed to get. My goal wasn't to be here in Hollywood, making movies, hopefully with a little bit of longevity. That was never my goal. Complete transparency, my goal was just to not be broke. And I used to tell myself this all the time, excuse me for cussing, but in the spirit of just being completely open, I used to tell myself specifically, I cannot be fucking broke. And I think because I was struggled a lot growing up, and I saw how hard my dad was working his ass off. We traveled all around. We were able to pay rent, live a pretty good life, but I saw what the end of the road was. And that was being evicted and not having any money, and him and my mom like scrapping in Tampa. He opened up a cleaning company and they were just like cleaning houses, cleaning anything they could. And so for me, it was, I cannot be broke. I don't want that for them, and I don't want that for my family. And I think also not being drafted, not being picked up, never getting that call from the league, put a chip on my shoulder. Player 54, like that's what it is. You guys know a lot of 54s, right? So I was that dude. So the chip that put on my shoulder, and the drive, and I am gonna scratch and claw and kick and bite and fight my way to have more than $7.
Here's the thing I always tell people, yes, I get up at crazy hours, whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning, by the way. When we were talking in London, I was getting up at 3 because I had to be on set by 7. So, and I tell this to studios and directors and our producers, whatever time my call time. So my call time is at 7. Then you back your clock up 4 hours, and then that's when I get up. And I work out twice before everyone wakes up. Cardio in and breakfast, and then I'll go hit the weights. Clanging and banging. Jack and iron, we call it.
But like, what time do you go to bed? I mean, you might shoot really late at night.
I'm averaging, on a movie, I'll average probably about 5 hours of sleep.
This life, what I live today, was not in my thoughts when I was a kid. Like, this wasn't the North Star. The North Star was not, oh, I want to be whatever we call this. My North Star was, as simple as it sounds, I just didn't want to be broke. My dad, for a lot of people who don't know, my old man was a pro wrestler. And he was a bad dude in the game, but at that time in pro wrestling, wrestling wasn't as global as it is today, where these guys are making a lot of money. Then as I got a little older, my dream, my North Star became the NFL. Right. That's what I wanted to do. And me, I always say, like, I had this $7 moment, was when I got cut from the CFL.
And $7 was all you had, huh?
I had a $5.
$1 and some change.
And some change, dude, yeah. So when I got to Canada for the CFL, it was me and 4 other dudes living in one apartment. And I was making $275 per week on the practice squad, Canadian. And so my buddy at that time, who was a player on the team, he goes, hey, there's a motel down the road that they always throw out their mattresses every 6 months. And it's about that time. And we get there, and it's one of those hourly sex motels. So there was you can imagine the shit that was on those mattresses.
Some other stuff.
Yeah, blood and other stuff. Just take the Lysol bottle and brand new sheets, and it all goes away. It's a choice. You'll get through it. Wake up. It's a choice to be happy. It's a choice to be sad. So come on, buck up.
Right.
You got this. Move on. When a lot of times you just wake up blue, and you don't have that choice, and it's not that easy. You just don't turn it on or turn it off. And I also realized, as I went down the road, once I started to realize what it was, why I felt I didn't want to do anything, why I was emotional about things. And now I can tell, hey, it's your superpower. It's okay. Talk about it.
Right.
Be open. If you're feeling blue, if you're feeling fucked up, if you don't have the answers, even if you don't know why, because a lot of times, sure, there's a thing, this thing happened, therefore I'm depressed, but a lot of times people just wake up and the skies are gray.
Yep.
And you don't know what to do. And one of the most powerful things you can do is, number one, know you're not alone. Know that if you're experiencing it, there's a lot of other people out there experiencing it too, and talk. So let me just back up for a second, because this is a big thing I think about success. And a lot of times when you run into people, whether they're older people, our age, younger, even sometimes teenagers, when we talk to them, try your best not to focus on the shiny thing. The shiny thing will come, right? The money will come, the watch, the this, that, whatever it is in your head, like, oh, I want to buy that thing, it's important, that'll come. But focus on being really good at something.
Yeah.
And focus on putting in the work and making that decision, I'm going to put in the fucking work. I'm going to grind. I'm going to keep my blinders on.